Hey everyone, TL here, Traveling Linguist. So another fantastic day here in the Czech Republic. So we're in the town of Pardubice, and the last couple days have been really awesome, but today is the last day. So we're taking a tour from the awesome clock tower, so we'll show you around a little bit, and then more traveling, and maybe some job searching, we'll see. So we'll keep you posted. Woo! So that right down there is the awesome, amazing house where I was staying, and that's the main square. And City Hall. Then that little hill way off in the background is the castle that we were at yesterday. And over there with the little clock tower, like right up there, that's the castle. And there we are, beautiful Pardubice. Doesn't love a random jazz festival. So yeah, there was a couple really cool clips from the Old Town Square, just some people playing music, and then the jazz festival. So last night was my last night in Pardubice. Yeah. And we went out for drinks with some of the people that I was staying with, their friends, and we had some sparkling wine from the region, and that was really nice. But that kind of inspired me to make this more wordy section of my video. So up into the Czech Republic, I've had a general idea of what's going on. When we were in Italy, I could turn on my French brain and just use my linguistic skills to try to guess what was going on. In France, obviously I was fine. Belgium, they spoke French. Holland, or Netherlands, everyone spoke English. Or at least in the regions that I was in. Germany, I have a little bit of German under my belt, so again, I could kind of fathom a guess. But in Czech Republic, zero clue, right? So when people were talking Czech in front of me or whatever, zero understanding. It took me at least a couple days to learn just the basics, like hello and thank you and stuff like that. It took me at least a week to get the full pronunciations down. I still can't even say děkuji right or nashledanou, but I'm working on it. It's something that I'm trying. When we were out last night, we were with 4 people from the Czech Republic. 2 of us were my friends who spoke proficient English. Another one had decent English, and the 4th one barely spoke any English. So most of the conversation was in Czech. And some of my friends, every once in a while, would try to translate or whatever. But it was really interesting, the idea that body language is 80% of communication. If you've heard this before. If I'm gesturing about something and you know that I'm being exclamatory about something for some whatever reason. So when she was being very dramatic about jokes or whatever, or they were telling a story, I still kind of could follow along, knowing zero of the content, but I still was able to follow the cues. So it's really interesting to have that experience of your brain still trying to follow along with how the language was working, which was really interesting. And also kind of made me think about people and their experience coming to Canada or coming to the US and not speaking English. It's probably really intimidating, right? Because you speak your native language and you go to a country where you don't speak the language that they speak. So yeah, I don't know where I'm trying to get to, but it's hard. So if you have any friends that speak a language other than English and are trying, help them because it's hard. It doesn't mean that, and this is kind of a really common misconception, but a lot of people don't have this, but some people do. Just because people don't speak your language does not mean they're not educated or smart. I'm assuming from those of you who are watching know that I have some education background, at least in linguistics or whatever. And so, like, being in that position myself of not speaking the language and not being able to communicate doesn't mean that I don't have the thoughts and the feelings and the emotions that I want to express. That just means I don't have the means in that situation. That would be the same thing for anyone else who's coming to Canada and trying to learn English. It's they still have the knowledge and the experience and all that other kind of stuff, but just the means to express it are extremely limited. So yeah, it was just really interesting, especially when I'm trying to be an English as a second language teacher, to be put in that experience myself and to feel what it's like to be really isolated from the communication and how it's working. So yeah, that was just a couple of my thoughts, and I hope you enjoyed it. And if you have any other thoughts, or you've had a second language learning experience, comment, tell me about it, tell the world. And as always, make sure you like this video, comment, and subscribe down below, because that's very important. We're only 3 people away from 50 subscribers. And I swear, I'm going to do something really cool for 50 if we get 50. So share with your friends and get them to join as well. So yeah, comment and subscribe down below. Like, and as always, thanks. See you later. Bye.